Have you ever walked into a seemingly harmless discussion with a woman, only to find yourself trapped in a web of accusations you didn't see coming? What started as a casual chat about dinner plans somehow spirals into a deep debate about how much you value her or the relationship. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. This isn't random. Many women, whether intentionally or not, have mastered the art of flipping arguments in their favor. For a sharp, high-value man like you, understanding these subtle dynamics isn't about winning. It's about staying grounded and steering the relationship toward balance. Stick around as we uncover the strategies women use during conflicts and how you can navigate them with confidence. Number 1, emotional overload. Many women use emotional intensity as a tool during arguments. Tears, raised voices, or even walking out of the room can shift the focus from the original issue to their emotional state, putting you on the defensive. When emotions run high, the logical argument is derailed. You might start apologizing just to calm things down, even if you weren't at fault. This gives her control over the narrative and makes you second-guess yourself. Imagine you mention being tired after work and not wanting to attend her friend's gathering. What begins as a simple preference turns into, "You never support me," or "Why do you always prioritize yourself over what matters to me?" Suddenly, it's not about your tiredness anymore. It's about your character. Don't match her intensity. Stay calm and acknowledge her feelings without conceding the argument. Say something like, "I hear that this gathering is important to you, but I need rest tonight. Let's plan something together for another day." This way, you're validating her emotions while maintaining your boundaries. Number 2, the argument that never ends. Have you noticed how an argument about one topic can morph into a laundry list of unrelated grievances? This tactic keeps you chasing her concerns without resolving anything, leaving her in control. Shifting the goalposts creates confusion and prevents closure. You might feel overwhelmed trying to address every issue she brings up, only to find new ones popping up. You argue about spending too much on a hobby. Instead of sticking to that, she brings up how you forgot her birthday 2 years ago or didn't fix the kitchen sink last month. Redirect the conversation back to the original topic. Say, "I understand those other things bother you, and we can address them later. Right now, let's focus on this issue." By keeping the discussion focused, you regain control and prevent the argument from spiraling. Number 3, the guilt game. Women may sometimes portray themselves as victims to make you feel guilty, even when the conflict is mutual. Guilt is a powerful tool that can make you cave in, giving her the upper hand. Guilt shifts the power dynamic. Once you're made to feel responsible for her unhappiness, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcompensating, even if her accusations are exaggerated or unfounded. Suppose you express a need for more personal space, and she responds with, "I guess I'm just not good enough for you," or "Everyone leaves me eventually." These statements aren't about the argument, but are designed to manipulate your emotions. Acknowledge her feelings, but don't take on undue guilt. Say, "I care about you, but I also need to take care of myself. That doesn't mean I don't value you." This reframes the conversation without feeding the guilt narrative. Number 4, weaponizing silence. When words don't work, some women resort to silence as a weapon. This isn't just a cooling off period. It's a tactic to make you feel anxious and push you into making amends, even when you're not at fault. The silent treatment can create an emotional vacuum, making you feel compelled to resolve the tension at any cost. This puts her in the driver's seat while you're left guessing what went wrong. After a disagreement, she stops responding to your texts or avoids conversations altogether. The unspoken tension makes you uncomfortable, leading you to apologize or overcompensate. Don't chase her during the silent treatment. Give her space and focus on your own activities. When she's ready to talk, set boundaries by saying, "I'm open to resolving this, but silence doesn't help us move forward." This approach communicates that you won't tolerate manipulative behavior. Number 5, public display of conflict. Some women bring private arguments into public settings, knowing the social pressure will make you back down. This tactic leverages your discomfort with public scenes to force compliance. Arguing in public diminishes your authority and can harm your reputation. It also puts you in a position where any response might make you look bad. At a dinner party, she comments loudly about your supposed shortcomings, like how you didn't help with housework. The crowd's attention makes it hard for you to respond assertively. Stay composed and redirect the conversation. Say, let's talk about this later in private, and change the subject. If she persists, excuse yourself calmly. This shows others you're mature and won't engage in petty arguments, maintaining your dignity. Number 6, turning logic against you. Some women are masters at taking your logical points and twisting them to make you seem unreasonable or uncaring. This tactic shifts the blame back to you and makes your valid concerns appear invalid. Twisted logic makes it hard to stand your ground without sounding defensive. You might feel trapped in a cycle of explaining yourself while she stays on the offensive. You say, "I think we should save more money." She responds with, "Oh, so now you're saying I'm irresponsible? Is that what you think of me?" Suddenly, the argument isn't about saving money anymore. It's about her feeling attacked. Clarify your intentions without getting defensive. Respond with, "That's not what I meant. I'm suggesting we work together to improve our savings because it's important to me." This keeps the conversation constructive and prevents her from derailing it. Arguments are inevitable in any relationship, but they shouldn't feel like power struggles. By recognizing these tactics and responding with calm, clarity, and confidence, you can turn the tables without escalating the conflict. Here's your takeaway. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment, and don't fall into traps designed to make you doubt yourself. High-value men stay composed, assertive, and focused on solutions, not the drama. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced these tactics in your relationships? How did you handle them? Let's discuss in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights tailored to high-value men like you. See you in the next one.